Good morning, friends. It's been quite a while since I put a video out. A lot of it had to do with a change from country life to the city life. And as many people who know me know, I am Alejandro Garcia of the Singar Trading Company. We originally began back in California importing gems, bridge jewelry, and cutlery. Then we came out to Texas in 2016 and we started the process in importing spices. I played a little bit with the workapreneur environment where I work a W-2 job and I have a business. I did a little bit of goat herding, which made me very happy. If you bought a goat from me, you understand how that went. I sold a lot of cabrito. And now that I'm in the city, I have to put that country life to the side. It's a little sad for me. I do miss it. However, while I was in the country, I was acquiring lands. I bought a total of 21 properties, and I mixed quite a few together to make one big plats. There's one big plat I have no intentions of selling, but I do stuff called buy and hold. So there were problems where some people were saying, well, why am I spending all my cash on properties? Or why am I paying it out? Well, it made me 100% owner. I owned it. I paid the taxes. I didn't owe anybody. But now we got to go back and understand, well, is the land worth it? There was a phrase that I liked using when I was raising goats called, is the grass worth the reach? And a lot of it was that I had this one goat. She was always getting her head stuck in the fences. And she would end up getting trapped there until I was able to free her. Sometimes it'd be a whole day. So she'd get a mouthful of grass, but at what price? She was trapped. No other resources around her, and pretty much made her victim to the king of the herd, which would take advantage of her predicament. Studying goats taught me a lot more about society and trouble as studying behavioral science and doing a lot of independent research. So that's why I say a lot of times, is the grass worth the reach? So holding on to properties that are hours and hours away from me, is more of a liability than an asset. So I started studying a little more with a very, very good gentleman that I've been following for years named Ryan Dodge. Through his programs like Renatus and other skills where I go out with him and look at fix and flips and investments and watch a lot of what he does as well as the training, I was able to flip a small property, which is technically less than an acre, fully surveyed, no real zoning, such as, it has a zone, but no restrictions. Do whatever I want on it, fully utilized. There's electricity, gas, water, and it's a great property that I sell for pretty much over 50% of what I paid. So put it that way, I did make my money back. And would I have done that before? No, I probably would have just sold to the first bidder and lost out on it. And that's the problem with people like me. I'm ill-informed. Sometimes I'm quick to the draw and I end up losing. So, that's just a quick rundown of what we're doing today. But I know that when I turn this contract over, which is the beauty of it, you always got to do everything legal. Contracts, they're going to sign off on it, and I'm going to make a couple very happy. And to me, other than the last form of freedom, which is buying land in the US, it's also making people happy and also making me happy. So I'll throw another video or two here and there to explain, some of the processes, but I'll put it to you this way. If I would have sold this land last year like I tried, I would have been at a loss. And right now, we see the economy the way it is. The cash, the dollar isn't worth what it was, and inflation has gone up dramatically. 5% goes a long way. So, stand by. I'll put out a few things here and there. Part of it is that I haven't done any public speaking in quite a while. All my 2020 was spent doing international relations. I was working with a lot of countries, bringing petroleum, going on vessels, traveling throughout the U.S., and working nonstop, and which is great. I love to work. Now I still work on an international relations type deal, but I'm in an office and I have regular hours so that I can pursue getting rid of liabilities. Like I tell people sometimes to, like Kenny Rogers to say, you gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. And same thing with property. You know, you gotta do the same thing. I love owning land. Never gonna stop. I'm gonna use this purchase to buy another. So if you're interested in doing stuff like that, let me know. And if not, hey, that's quite all right too. Thank you always for your support. Know that I do have spices still. If you're in need of any, let me know. We could do a friend's rate because I'm no longer selling them, but I have a nice warehouse full of them. So once again, as always, thank you everybody and have a great day.